Let us take the hassle out, finding what can you add to your bucket list to meet everyone's need while keeping it mentally and physically healthy.
This Campiling Ka Podcast to let your experience camping beyond imagination.
Every Friday night at 8 p.m.
Campiling Ka Podcast. Here on Spotify.
Hello and good day. Welcome to Campiling Ka Podcast. My name is Mariel.
And I'm Bian Marlatoa.
And we are from Campiling Ka Podcast. We are on a mission to inspire each and every one of our listeners to enjoy camping adventures that we can do with our family and friends. With our dear guests who experience camping in a long time. So let's welcome Angelica Fajardo and Jade Moral.
Hi!
Hello guests.
Hello.
Today we will talk about a few things mostly related about experienced nature in camping. And so, Angelica Pardo will talk about that. So we'll toss it up to her.
Okay, so the first thing that I would say is one of the amazing things about camping is being in touch with nature. Personally, I would like to involve myself in nature. It was like heaven to me. There's plants, animals, and sometimes some of the water forms like river, spring, and waterfalls. I also love checking with animals and stuff and having encounters with them. Positive encounters, plants, I am not so good at it. I don't know about them too much. I mean, I know trees and stuff, but there's books. I read books, learn where to go or see things, and where not to step because poison is not fun thing to get into. And do quick notes even though it is not from books. It can be from internet and etc.
Precisely. Books really special when you are a newbie in camping. Because it is important that we know some stuff we're doing it, right? I mean, it ties in everyday's life.
I agree.
Yes, I agree.
agree.
So as campers, guys, what do you think is the most unforgettable moment that you have experienced in camping?
Actually, I've experienced camping twice in Batangas. The first and second one was kind of the same. We did the usual activities when camping, and since our place was surrounded by trees, we made a bonfire nearby, toasting marshmallows with hot dogs on the stick while a member is telling a story, sharing experiences on anything, playing guitar and sing. We had fun playing cards. Also, we have played various games like frisbee and a game where you'll be given a task and do the instructions written on that paper. Basically, it's like a treasure hunting, but not treasure hunting because we didn't find the treasure. I find it so memorable because aside it was my first and second camp, it really reached my expectation in camping that time as a first timer. It was fun because I'm with my closest friends and family. And honestly, speaking at first, I thought camping is boring because it is outdoor and the sleeping outside is not that comfortable.
And the loud crickets for Pete's sake.
Absolutely. So yeah, that was my unforgettable moment in camping. My first and second time.
I see. So, speaking of your first time in camping, reach your expectation, can you answer, guys? Why do people go camping?
It is case to case situation. Actually, some like to disconnect from technology and disconnect with nature. Some families go camping to revitalize their relationship, away from all the distraction at home. Many youth organizations teach young people to build a fire, pitch a tent, or read a compass. Camping means different things to different people.
And while camping, you will likely explore new surrounds and keep active. This increased exercise has been well documented as having myriad physical and mental benefits. These include combating health problems and disease and improving your mood and energy levels.
Very well said. It was similar to yoga or meditation. Camping translates to a noticeably relaxed state of mind that leads itself naturally to happiness, right?
Absolutely, I agree.
We all knew that there are different places that we can go camp, right? So what do you think is the often common place that campers like you guys do camp?
Well, for the exact places, I can't really tell it though, because there are so many beautiful and possible places that you can camp. Even in your own backyard, you can camp. So I will just tell the two common locations where do people camp. First is in the mountain or forest, and second is near at the ocean.
Yes, I know. There are so many activities that we can do either of that places.
Yes, it does. Like when you were in forest, you can plant trees, and if you were near at the ocean, you can conduct a clean drive.
It is a good compensation in our Mother Earth though.
It really does. So as we move on, can you tell us as well in our dear listeners what are the benefits in camping? So they at least include camping in their bucket list.
Simply put, camping is good for us, both in body and mind. Benefits include relationship building, opportunities to learn and develop new skills, unplugging and getting away from screens, connecting with nature, stress reduction, and increasing physical fitness. And camping is not just good in our physical and mental health. It is good also for environmental health because we can help in our environment by planting trees and cleaning our areas while camping.
It was like hitting two birds in one stone. When we camp, it's not just our body and mind that were healed, but also in our beautiful environment.
Yes, absolutely. That's right. So I think our listeners, little by little, is getting interested in camping. Is there other benefits in camping that you guys can share with us?
Sometimes, camping and its associated activities present you with challenges, some that not even Google can reliably solve. In addition, camping often introduces you to new experiences, possibly an activity you've been meaning to try but have never got around to. Whatever the case, there is a plenty of research that suggests tackling new challenges and experiences can keep our brains healthy, as they force us to think for ourselves. Better yet, they can enhance self-confidence, growth, and happiness too.
So, if that's the case, camping is a really big deal, right?
Yes, it is.
How about some tips, guys? Do you mind leaving some tips for our future campers out there?
Oh yes, of course our pleasure. Actually, there's so many tips in camping and it will not fit with our time if we will tell it to you all. But there's one golden rule that every camper must follow. Pack it in, pack it out. Also referred to as, leave it better than you found it. This is the rule that ensures that camping remains sustainable and that campsites will remain clean enough to be enjoyed for years to come.
Right. It is really an important reminder to all campers that we must still respect our campsite location because it's still owned by our Mother Nature.
So, as we end our podcast, do you have any words to our dear listeners who are planning to go camping and for those who have never been camping before?
So, for our dear listeners, on behalf of my partner Jade Moral, I just want to say that camping is not just about setting up a tent, getting a fire going and sleeping in the great outdoors. In fact, it can be a great asset to kids, helping them develop a love for the outdoors, enhancing their self-confidence, and building invaluable hands-on skills.
And for those who have never been, camping may seem like a ridiculous idea. I will tell you guys that there is something genuinely magical about spending a night under the stars, listening to the sounds of nature as you cozy up in your sleeping bag. As an individual getting less opportunity to spend time outdoors, connecting with nature than ever before, camping is a brilliant way to introduce some adventure into their lives.
Very well said, guys. Surely that many of our listeners enlightened about camping. So I think that's for us for today. Thanks for listening. My name is Mariel,
And I'm Bian Marlatoha.
and we are from Campiling Ka Podcast. Thanks and talk to you soon.